Hello, everyone. Good evening to people in India and good afternoon to people in North America. We are back with our weekly show, the Cousins review of IPL. I think this is week 4 now. We've seen
Yeah,
3 weeks of action, 29 matches done, and yeah, I it feels like IPL has been happening forever now. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, I think we have to come back and we have to do our due diligence. So we'll talk about IPL. We'll tell you everything that has happened this in the last week, which felt not a lot and a lot at the same time. So guys, how are you feeling?
too
I
many
This week,
frustrations with the
I felt
mismanagement stuff.
I felt IPL peaked in the last couple of years. Now it's slightly a downhill. I really did not expect IPL to be this two-tiered. It's very two-tiered. Some teams are horrible, and few teams are runaways, and it feels very odd.
like
Okay.
even with the same purse, right? Like have the
Yeah,
same purse. How is it so bad? How is it so bad that some teams are untouchable at this point of time? And you can literally see there are two tiers of this IPL. Like there is RCB Punjab, who is just out of this league completely,
RCB
and
has
then
lost
there
two
is the
matches
but uh, they have never looked
Out
out of
and
like
any
out.
game. Out of any
yeah.
game.
yeah.
So
But I think
Even
Punjab is the team for me though. Yeah.
Punjab, I have some issues with Punjab as well, but still, they those two have like been the elite of the elite, and then there is the mid-table rut, and then the teams that always win are now at the bottom of the table,
Serial
yeah,
completely.
winners.
So
yeah, serial
yeah,
winners.
with
so
with
Guys,
with with one LSG in between them.
please,
Hey, they are serial
please.
winners too.
Yeah,
Oh,
uh,
of what?
of PR
there's a
management.
short reel. There's a short reel on serial winners. Please
so
go and watch that.
it's like what four two, four bottom teams, four mid-table teams, and two top teams.
Interesting
So
football
it's
formation.
yeah. So that is very odd to me from a perspective. Like if it ends up and it does, it's not looking like it won't go there. It ends up like Punjab and RCB are playing the finals. Then why is the entire shenanigan of having 2026 IPL altogether? Should have just repeated the finals and just get out, finish 2026 IPL is how it's looking like. If it ends up that way, but it's looking
Okay.
more and more like at the end of that.
Kishore,
Yeah,
what are your
but
first thoughts before we go into the
Yeah, so
review further?
this season, I think uh, we are entering the period where a lot of churn might happen. That is what I'm hoping, because every season this has been the pattern where you get some teams running away and you'll have a lot of middle rut. I'm hoping, but we are seeing some pretty mediocre games. Like two back-to-back Sundays, the second games had no significance. Like by the time you were into the game was done, right? By the first innings of it, the game was done in both the games. So that is not what I was expecting. I was expecting far more context, because the weekend games is what everybody is banking on to drive a lot of revenue, and even they are putting a lot of marquee clashes for those weekend games. So yeah, so that is where I'm a bit disappointed, but I'm hoping that turns around, and because so this is where teams recalibrate and rechange how SRH have transformed from a older bowling to a newer bowling and started to win.
Okay. Bhuvan, you were saying something before I interrupted you.
yeah, I forgot actually. But uh, the thing which I wanted to say is the mismanagement and everything. I don't agree with teams are just running away or anything. It's just that they are good at planning things, like better at planning before and like before the tournament. They are planning throughout the year what they want to do and everything. And also, I somehow feel that the combinations which RCB and PBKs have, like if, with the bench strength which with these two teams have, uh, I feel that is way more likely to like come in and change in, and it's again the team flow will be the same, but it's not similar with other teams, especially when you go to the third team like RR. One change and the whole team is done.
Yeah, the dynamics changes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so
Yeah.
in that way, I'm saying the planning and all those things have been way too off.
Okay. So let's move to the frustrating moment of the week. Okay. So what do you get for what was the most frustrating moment for the of the week for
Before
you
we go
guys?
there,
I
your comments on the IPL so far?
I wo- I like I said, IPL, I feel like it's been happening forever. I Last week we said about IPL being IPLing. This week feels like this, the same
Go on forever.
mid-season. It's on forever, right?
Lose.
Because it is like you wake up and it's almost like you're seeing the same match again. Two teams wearing I don't know what jerseys. Teams forgetting to bowl, bat,
Fi-
and field.
Field.
Right?
Fielding is horrible.
That man, you should have. I don't want to.
Yesterday,
I think my
SRH.
frustrating movement.
Yesterday,
yeah.
SRH, and today,
Before
Punjab should have
Yeah,
ended the
before you
games
start, I
long
will
before.
before you start, I will just make one statement. For 17 years, we felt the same thing. We were looking at other teams,
Eight.
KR and Kudrat ka Nizam. Now, when we are like finally being there,
so okay. So
we-
on that point, right?
गंदा लग रहा है ना बादल लोग को देख के.
I don't think I'm an RCB fan as much as I was still last year or something. It could be the win. It could also be because now we are
you are a
covering the
content
IPL in a
creator.
yes, we are covering the IPL in a very different way. But having said that, RCB's losses have not frustrated me because
Exactly.
it's not like they've lost in a very frustrating manner. For example, what frustrated me was DC winning. Like, oh, bro, win the match earlier. You don't have to take it to the last over and make it feel like, anything could happen. Because if
There
you
is
lost
some
that match,
match.
right? If you lost that match, how do you go back and say that, your bowlers have done a job? They've restricted that gun batting lineup to a par or a slightly below par score on a tricky
One.
wicket. You've recovered excellently from losing 3 wickets, and then you drag it to the last over,
And you hit Hazelwood.
and you hit Hazelwood.
So, was this your frustrating moment of the
Yeah,
week?
that was going to be my question too. Is that the frustrating one for your week of the week?
No, for me, the
For
SRH one, right? Yesterday, SRH came, man.
I didn't see that match, so I can't comment on that. So maybe,
Hyderabad,
maybe yeah.
Chennai. My God.
For me, it would be today's match, like Punjab and LSG. Sorry, I will take at least 2 minutes. Why the hell would you bowl Ayush Badoni on seventh over, or just after power play, when you're kind of a find of your LSG bowler is Mohsin Khan has gone for plenty of runs in the sixth over in the power play, and you are giving more confidence
Okay,
to the
over there, I'll tell you
batters.
something. Okay,
Change the
Cooper
speed.
Colony, Cooper Colony was batting at 16 of 19.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, that man didn't look in touch at all. Okay, he was 16 of 19. Uh, he was out LBW. I don't know why. Pant in his infinite wisdom said, "Oh, it's going
Hmm.
down." God knows what happened. I don't even want to go there. It's okay. You have created pressure on Cooper Colony. The only reason they scored 63 is because of
Priyansh.
Arya.
Priyansh. And then the next over, you're going to give it to Badoni with Cooper Colony on strike.
Hmm.
exactly.
Beautiful.
And and
Beautiful.
then like
The myth of
tenth
off
over
spinner,
that,
right? Myth of off spinner was a left-hander.
Was that off
yeah,
spinner?
What
Is
is
the
he
that?
same is the same
Is it,
yesterday as well, right?
and
When
if you are
in
only
front
giving
of
the short time,
Abhishek,
it isn't Makram better.
Yeah,
no, in front
isn't
of
oh
Abhishek, you
like
brought in short. Are you dumb? Are you dumb to play short in front of
Two overs
Abhishek?
worked. 2 overs worked. Third over is a bit
No,
much for
the
anyone.
second over also, Abhishek didn't have a lot of strike. Head had a lot of
Yeah.
strike. So that is where you were
No,
like,
yeah,
bro.
stop at that. Stop
guys,
at that.
wait.
Stop at that.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Okay,
I
okay,
have
okay.
to get some
Yeah,
more
Sorry.
things
coming
out.
back
Yeah,
to LSG. Go on, go on.
yeah.
Yeah. The then like both of them are set. Why would you give the 11th over to Aiden Markram? Is he a world class spinner for you to
Off
go to
spinner.
him? And I think Cooper Corner or something hit 32 runs in that
both of
over.
them combined.
Combined.
Yeah, 32 runs in that over. How are you?
And
And
I
you're
would say that a
like
6 run shot should have gone for 37 or 38.
I
yeah,
think
and
that is where I mean
or
I would say LSG lost the match. 200 maybe you. I mean I'm not expecting them to chase and all, but at least 200, you at least have a game in hand where you think you might chase it down, right? 250, you're out of the game completely.
LSG lost the match when they won the toss, or
No, LS
when they came
No,
to the
no.
ground.
When they came to the ground, the problem is
LSG
LSG loses mentally. For LSG to win, their bowling
yeah,
has to win.
and also like okay, you bowled Markram, you bowled Badoni, you bowled all the people. Your last year's best spinner is on the bench, who is Digvesh Rathi. You have not given him a chance, and then you drop today Abdul Samad, and then you bring Himmat Singh after like uh, he was in Delhi, he never got a chance, never proved himself. He was in GT, got a chance, never
Okay,
proved
so
himself.
proved himself, I don't know, because
So
apparently this was the sixth time that he's been picked in an IPL game, and the
mm,
first time he's either played a ball or, uh,
mm,
I mean, participated in a ball, like
mm,
either
mm.
through bowling or batting. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't say
Bro,
proved himself, but yeah.
No, no,
bro,
he didn't prove himself. Why are you picking him? Is what Bhuvan is also asking.
yeah.
But I can say the same thing about Samad. How many chances will Samad have?
No, I am
What
not
is it?
saying.
How did he get out last time? By
No,
playing a flick shot to a spinner and giving a caught and ball. I'm going to kick his. Okay.
I'm not saying pick someone. At least strengthen your bowling. No, bring in Digvesh or someone. Play more bowling than batting. You have
How
gun batting.
how
You
many
have can.
how many bowling will they have? In the bowling 11, Shami was batting at 7
Heaven.
Yeah,
in Impact Sabera.
Cabera.
and yeah,
They need
I I
batters.
have I have
No,
more
they
things
don't
to
have a middle
talk.
order, and
They
No,
don't have
I have.
everyone
anything.
wants to everyone wants to bat at the top. Today they sent bloody Badoni to open. Anyone
They are
can
like
open.
no. They are why I listen to Pant. They are like we always had this under the sleeve because we wanted to give him more freedom. You have Makram, you have Marsh, two of the best openers.
Markram in the form of his life in T20 cricket. Bloody, he scored a 200 strike rate. Send him to open. No, at least maybe Marsh would have had some confidence to hit. Marsh was swinging at every bloody thing. He would have
But
cut down
but
two trees with that bat today,
And
with the
CSK would
swinging that
have
he was
built two
doing.
no,
trees.
exactly no. But March is not in form. So I'm
No,
not
but
supporting LSG.
at
That
least
LSG they
putting
should
in
put.
Markram
So
there, at least
I
putting.
actually felt the batting order change actually helped them. This is the first time they scored 200.
so I
This is the
was
first time.
I was actually watching a watch along on Combox, which is Jared then their channel, and there's I don't know how many of you know Deepak Goel, who also runs the first empire. So he was saying the best way that LSG can win this is by taking off power from the Punjab from the stadium, because apparently the power is supplied by going cars to the stadium.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
is the correct statement.
so he said the
I
best way they
Right
can win is
statement.
cut off
and
the power.
Cut, when Cooper Conley and Prab Simran were going, cut off
Yeah.
the power,
Cut
Cut
off the
off the
power.
break
power.
their
Get
flow.
a break. Get a break for 15-20 minutes.
and you guys remember when I was like literally I had a head loss when Gambhir was changing the batting order like it was a deck of cards, and I was like always bashing. I have the same feeling for Justin Langer today. Now I know why they both collaborated and worked for LSG. This is the reason. Why do you want to shuffle your batting order like a deck of cards? Play bloody Pant at 4, Puran at 3, Marsh and
Makram.
Markram can open. Play a stable बैटिंग लाइनअप तो व्हाट इज दिस
Why?
न्यू ऑब्सेशन ऑफ ऋषभ पंत कि
I
मेरे को ज्यादा बॉल चाहिए मैं मेरा बल्ला मैं ज्यादा बैटिंग करेगा क्या है ये गली क्रिकेट थोड़ी है
So I
for
think
today
I
I actually
messaged this on the
disagree.
group also, right? It was as if open deck tha. They have to pick cards. They always pick the wrong cards.
Oh,
But today I actually disagree. Against that Punjab bowling, which is technically a decent bowling lineup, they scored 200. The first time they were anywhere close to scoring a 200, and their batting is not working. However you put it, their batting is not working.
no but
Right? So
Okay,
they
also
have to pick it.
no I
I'll
will
just
counter
put my
you one
hot take here for Punjab. I'll just put my hot take here for Punjab. The only reason why Punjab is winning is that there are four batters who are performing for them. Connolly, Arya,
They're in
Prabhsimran,
top
Iyer.
form. They're in top
Yeah,
form.
Only
they're
four
in top
people.
form. Yep.
Only four people, right? You
Yeah.
take out any two of them from here, the team will fall. They
I
they
like their
don't have a
Yeah.
good bowling
I
lineup.
like their bat. I like their bowling actually. I like
Yeah.
Punjab's
I
bowling.
I
Yeah.
don't think they have a good bowling lineup. They will be exposed against good teams. Like I want RCB to play against them, and you definitely RCB will score 230 for with this bowling lineup.
But
Keep
that is the
watching, and
thing.
we
No,
will cover that game also.
yeah, but that is the thing, no, Naveen. That doesn't matter if there is one team that they can lose to. There are 8 teams that can bash.
Yeah,
They
yeah, yeah. They
bash.
are outbatting. Yeah, they are
They
outbatting the
bash the
teams
other 8
more
teams.
than anything else.
Also,
Have they changed any? Have they changed any? I
They
don't
changed
think they have
everything,
changed
right?
any.
They chased
Till
everything.
now,
This was the
Oh,
till
first
now
time
this
sorry,
is the
they.
they
first time.
changed
Yeah,
everything.
yes,
This is the
yes.
first time they said, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and
so
they
So,
changed
yeah,
it 255. So the thing
on
is, yeah, 100% I agree with the problem. Like Cooper Conley, 16 of 19, you should have snubbed. I'm sorry, young kid, not saying anything, but that kid shouldn't be going off. And today you got Iyer out. Iyer can get out, and he got. You could have. I mean, if it would
so
have come early, there's no guarantee
So,
that he got
bro,
out.
I think
also
everyone keep. Yeah, go ahead. Go
Yeah.
on. Sorry.
yeah, one last thing, sorry, is when you saw last year when things were working for you in a certain order at the end of the tournament, why tinkle it again?
At the beginning, I agree. Yeah,
Yeah,
they should have.
because
They should have.
in like I remember certainly like in 2024 when RCB started to work out, like the when we won 6 games in a row to qualify, they saw something and then they constructed the team in the mega auction like that, so that we can play in a certain way. How are you planning so badly and so poorly? This is why I have that complaint with this team and Avesh is so my God.
So
एक
I
एक
have a
दिन
problem.
चौधरी
I have
दूसरा
a.
दिन sorry.
कौन ही बता
Go
पाता नहीं. So this is the problem I have with them. If they have to win, they have to win with ball. They can't give 250 runs and expect to win. So that is the reality of it. Their batting is not working,
but
and
they
they.
don't have a bowling also, no?
So then that's not a team. That's what I'm trying to say. So till yesterday, it ended up as if LSG, or there was a talk as if LSG had a semblance of bowling. It was not the worst bowling attack, but today you saw how horrible they were.
Yeah, that's why I picked them as my wooden spoon. But
I did
KKR
not
has other
expect
plans
Shami to
for it.
go the way he
56
went,
runs.
to be honest. Yeah,
Once
I
it
did not
comes to
expect that.
flatter wickets, he is also going. Sorry, Anna, you were saying something earlier.
N-
Everyone is.
No. I think I lost my train of thought, so I just forgot
Sorry.
about everyone. I think it was about. Yeah, it's okay. I think LSD. More you
Yeah,
talk,
Yeah, but
it's
and
like
more you talk
I'm
pointless.
at
sorry,
times.
like
Yeah.
yeah, that was a frustrating moment. Today
Yeah.
I just had a head loss. Sorry.
Kishore, you were
What are
saying.
your guys?
Yeah. Kishore, you were saying your frustrating moment was yesterday's SRH
SR
versus.
Chennai, man.
CSK. I think the two
That
people
was,
who are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They are
please, let's
so
talk
so
about.
like the first of all, 200 was not unchaseable on that wicket, and with the bowling that SRH had, right? It's like the way, like I see. I'm not saying. See, I really pick on Overton being the bowler. You you first of all, but it's not that Nitish is also that great a bowler, right? But you like somehow all of a sudden, so this is what happened, right? All of a sudden Matre got injured and you collectively lost your head. It's like he's a 19-year-old kid. The moment a 19-year-old kid is getting injured, if you're losing your collective mind, what is that, right? And then SR's refusal to win. You could have won that game long back had you fielded and made those runouts. What the fuck? Why the fuck did you even give the semblance saying that this can be a winnable game for CSK? You could have long before won that game.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
I think the show should be called teams that don't want to win or no
mm,
team wants to win. That's what
yeah.
it feels
Yeah.
like
It's
this
it's
week.
yeah.
Even
Or
today, RR
batting,
KKR,
bowling,
it
no fielding.
was
Hmm?
No batting, no
RR
bowling, no fielding
KKR,
is better. Yeah, go on.
RR KKR. It was
My
so irritating.
most boring match I've seen. Oh goodness.
How this is
The two most
I
destructive batters are playing like it's a test match, man. Come on,
and
you
okay, but there are 20 more players, right? Apart from those two. For them, I think I felt like today
see.
morning match would have been a 6 over match. ठीक है टॉस कर लो 6 ओवर का मैच खेल लो चले जाओ 20 बहुत
I
थे
so.
इनके लिए.
for
It
RR,
was
I
both
think those
again,
two
right?
set the
How is
platform. No,
RR not closing
Yeah.
this? How is RR not closing this match off? They could have won it easily. On the other end, I was like, Rinku, come on. You are Rinku Singh. Remember, you are Rinku Singh.
you
Ah,
you You remind me of that scene of Sanju movie, Share to Share, Roar.
Okay, okay. So, what was the most frustrating match for you, Lalit? Or frustrating moment for you this week?
Hardik walking in. I can break my health self everywhere. I'm going to die that match where MI versus PBK is that Hardik should not walk in. What is Sharfan doing? Is he washing clothes in your backyard? What is Sharfan doing? Who was in form? Who scored 74 of 30 balls the previous match? Bloody, you were in a rut. You got out of that rut. That match, if they had scored 30 more runs, I think PBKS would have been in trouble. This is the thing where I agree with Naveen. Things are going PBK's way. Maybe that is what they need, and they will end up winning. But things are going PBK's way. It
Fair.
shouldn't have been Hardik Pandya. I literally died that day. I was in airport, so I couldn't shout. Also, I literally lost my mind.
And recently, MI matches have been a bit more frustrating because you know what they are capable of, they know what
Yeah,
they are capable of, but
but
they
they
are
don't want to
not
do it.
doing. Yeah,
They don't. They won't want to do it only.
A
Why
resident MI
Hardik?
fan, you didn't feel that was the most frustrating for you?
It's
Or are
so
you over it?
I always knew Hardik will the moment that wicket fell. I never
He
knew
made a
that
peaceful cricket.
Sheffield will walk in. I always knew Hardik will walk in. So there's no point being frustrated. Like understanding, seeing how
Make
MI
peace with it.
goes over the years. I knew that it's Hardik walking in the moment the wicket, like the moment Naman fell, like the moment I knew whenever Naman will get out, Hardik is the person next. They're never Sheffield will never walk out. It's like the Pollard thing, right? They never send Pollard before 14th over. That has been like so. Sheffield is the new Pollard where they'll never send him before 14th over.
And
But
then,
that's
MI
but
fans
Pollard's
complain
stats
that
are there.
Pollard,
Yeah,
MI
is
fans
not a
complain
great
that
number
Pollard has not done enough,
enough. And
right?
no, and Pollard's
And
numbers show that if he comes before 14, he's a much more destructive batter. And there was a match in I think 2010 final against CSK. Or yeah, they sent
2011 final, I think.
2011
Yeah,
final
no,
against
11.
2010, 10,
yeah,
2011 they didn't play the final.
yeah,
2010.
2010 final against CSK. They sent Pollard in the 18th over at number 8. They sent they sent I think they sent Budgie over him or they sent random people over him.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think then
Which one
isn't
is
that the most
yours?
mismanaged franchise then, right? Where it's a simple thing, right? I thought Sharfin was in form. The way he was hitting that day, had it been one more over, Sharfin would have won that match versus Aarti. I don't know
RCB.
why he started late,
Yeah,
but whatever.
yeah,
Happened. It's done. He's in form.
yeah.
You've seen that,
You have
you
gotten
could
out of the
also
rut.
see that, Naman's energy was coming down and
Yeah.
Naman got out. All Sharfin needed was 5 balls to settle. That total could have
Then
gone to
go
230, 240, right? Wankhede
easily.
is not the fortress anymore as it
Yeah,
used to be because you don't have the bowling for it to be
yeah.
fortress. Bumrah had a bad match, which can
And
happen.
to be honest,
No.
I'll put in a sad moment here. I can't see Bumrah like that, man. I mean, I have like after the RCB match and after the Punjab match,
Punjab.
there were some reels that came out of Bumrah after the over. Oh my God, it is so it is so saddening to see a
I
I
don't know. I don't have
I think he's
context.
meant
a player of
he's mentally drained. It can happen, right? He's
No,
yeah,
mentally
the
drained.
the thing is
so sad.
he's firefighting, right? Every time see
Exactly.
he
Hmm.
came in after 21 runs were given. What the fuck
Exactly.
can he even try,
He
right?
can
He's
try.
like,
Exactly.
I have to pull I have to pull it, I have to so for his target is not going for more than 10 runs that over. What can he
Yeah.
do?
Exactly.
So that is what he has.
Ex-
His primary
so
objective is not picking a wicket.
And there is
Lalit was in the airport, right? And I was talking to him,
there is
and I was like, it is
too much
like you have a
mismanagement.
nuclear weapon and you'll deploy it to take out the smallest of the
Just
things also.
yeah.
No, that is the only thing. So this is where I get frustrated by Hardik doesn't ball. Like for India, he balls with a new ball for so last season also that was my frustration.
So
And even this season the frustration continues for me. Why
so here
doesn't
is
Hardik
where Kishore, here is where I have an issue with Hardik's captaincy. I'm not going to say he's the bad captain. He doesn't apply himself as an MI captain on the field immediately. Like take the decisions immediately. Okay, historically maybe Hardik would have walked in there. That day, looking at the position you are and you needed a win, Surfain was in form. He should have sent Surfain for him. The bowling, I also felt that Hardik should have bowled in the first 6 overs power play. He could have taken the ball and he could have bowled. This is what frustrates. And MI is a team that won fucking 5 times, man. It is not even a bad. It's a world class team. It knows how to win. Its management knows it is not a bad team on paper. It's not like LSG. These mistakes from LSG, I don't care. I would still clap their hands because for LSG, that's a lot of performance.
But
Okay,
for MI, I feel there are two, three places which is very open thing. One, you are still confused between Sky and Tilak. You don't know who will go above, who will
But
go
to be
come
fair,
down.
even India is confused.
Bro, like at this point, the how Sky is playing, I will play Tilak over him any day. Because I
so
know.
No, so
uh,
the thing is how so this is where I say, Rick, how RCB constructed the batting around Virat. Unknowingly, am I connected with batting around Sky? The problem is the season Sky performs. So last season Sky overperformed. So
Oh
you
my
easily
God.
qualified. So the moment you're hitting, so the problem was they were initially trying to construct the batting around Rohit, but unknowingly they constructed around Sky. So that is why even though Rohit was having middling season, like 400 season, MI were qualifying. The moment now there's a drop off in Sky, they are not the team is not built not to work
so
around
this
Sky.
is where I
So
would say that that is incorrect to construct a team around a non-opener, or let's say like a player who is, see, Kohli and KL are batters who will give you 500 seasons in their sleep.
Every day.
Any
Every
any day,
day.
and
Yeah,
and even
No, it's
then,
not that
I
Sky.
think
Sky also gave, like, I think this season might be first season where he's not scoring 500. Like I think for past 5 6 seasons he was scoring
no,
nearly 500.
no, I
I'm
think he
not
has three
saying
seasons of 500, but
Yeah.
that's
no.
not it. Even you see any KL team or any Virat team, when they tried to construct it around Virat or KL, they did not win. This time, even ultimately Virat and the team management then said we want a certain kind of team which will be constructed in a way where he can
Mm,
play a part.
no, so that is what I'm saying. I still
Sky
feel
cannot fix all your problems. You have a world class batting lineup. Why are you everything
yeah, yeah.
can't be on Sky?
And just to
no.
just to say what Lalit is saying, I don't think now. I think Kohli is a part of that batting lineup. He's
Yeah.
Part
not
of the
dependent
he's not,
on.
yeah,
It's not like
Kohli's
acha, he has
performance.
to play a certain.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
has to. His KPI is different, right? And that is what
yeah.
Yeah.
he said. My KPI is to go hit.
No, so that is what they like. See, so that is like, let me describe the RCB batting. So what they picked is, so they say they picked up. They know Virat is going to play in that 11 no matter what. So Virat is going to play and he's going to play 11. So what they paired up with Salt. If someday if what Virat starts slow, like we have Salt who will go berserk. If it comes off, it comes off. And then they have DDP. The DDP is the surprise factor. Nobody expected DDP to come off that aggressively.
That I think again is a misconstruction because they have
Yes,
been
yes.
working with
Yeah.
DDP throughout the
DDP.
off
Yeah.
season
And
So,
and
and
powering
that
him
is
up.
why I think that is why the reason they wanted Venki Ayer, they went hard for Venki Ayer. I think
Could be,
initially
backup.
could
no,
be.
I think
Backup.
initially Venki Ayer was their number three ahead of DDP. The moment they didn't get Venki
Sure.
Ayer, they went for DDP and DDP worked. And then
Yeah.
they bought in Rajat and Tim David. Rajat, the spin hitter, Tim David, the pace hitter. So they knew when Virat is going to slow down, they're going to have Rajat and Tim coming and hitting.
So again, I think,
So
I
I
think, I
think
think,
now there is no Virat. It's not
No, so
dependent
that is
on
one.
Virat. It
Yeah,
is
so
uh,
not
that is
dependent
what.
on Virat. Virat should go and hit, if not get out.
Yeah.
that's
That
the thing.
should be the case.
Yeah.
That even Rahul wants to play like that. No, okay, forget about DC. Have bigger comms with DC. Forget about that. But MI being a team like MI cannot say that Sky has to hit, otherwise we can't win.
No, yeah.
Also, I like one more thing. Like, yeah,
Can't
what I
win any
said with
match.
the
That's my problem.
yeah,
Yeah, sorry,
what I
go on.
said with the bat, they're like, I don't know. It feels like they're quite stuck. Like they have a thinky 220 is the last thing we can chase or go berserk at. Like you have the talent to go more than that. So that is one with their batting.
No, so,
Second,
so so this is where I disagree. MI team, like everybody in that lineup, requires 3 4 balls to get their eye in. There is nobody who can come in and go from
It
ball one, except
it
for
is more
Rickleton.
their bowling. It is more their bowling that is failing than the
Yeah,
batting.
No,
no,
even their
no,
batting, right?
but
The ceiling is 220. I agree with
the
Bhuvan. The
ceiling is
ceiling
Yeah,
is
ceiling is
220.
220.
220.
No,
But my
but their
problem is
bowling was so
they,
good that you could restrict them to 280, 290.
TK,
Yeah. So
180,
Pehle,
you
not
190,
like
now.
180,
that is what you thought. You had the bowling that could restrict opposition to 200, and we have a batting that will always go to 200 to 220. But the
Always
problem,
is the key. Always is the key. Now they are not doing it always.
Yeah.
No,
ठीक है 220 can be your ceiling. Hit it every match.
no,
है
this is
we are not trying to do that also.
this is where I come with the bowling thing. Deepak Chahar is like when he was in CSK, he was not playing. Like three years CSK carried him, didn't play. With MI, still injury concerns and the way he's currently bowling, you know that he's not in that way that you will construct a team around him. Trent Bolt retired. You know that like before the auction only he might have given that thing to MI that his fitness and everything. How much pressure would you want to like? You have no spinners. Alag Aznafar, we don't know yet because he has never played in IPL before, and IPL is a way different ball game than any other T20 internationals or T20 leagues. So you have just Santner. Santner, unfortunately, he also got injured. So you have zero depth in bowling, and this is where when we predicted our team, the teams which will, when we were doing our predictions, like how teams will line up and everything, we said that there is no direct replacement for MI, like to like replacement for MI. How much would you pressurize Bumrah? This is where his performance and Hardik, like Hardik is also now feeling the pressure of ki, can I be that great if Trent or any other bowler is going for that many runs? This is where like I feel that MI is planning and everything has been that not that good as we always think of what MI can do. So yeah.
Lalit, yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, just one statement to make. This is for all IPL teams in future. Never buy bowlers who are left by CSK. They are made into pulp, and I think they're sent out. Tushar Deshpande.
SRA,
Tushar Deshpande.
CSK,
What happened to Tushar
CSK
Deshpande?
only,
What
CSK only
happened?
constructs a team that wins that season. That's all. It is
So,
not a team that can be played continuously year after year.
so never buy bowlers from them.
So
वो छोड़ दिया खरीदो ही नहीं.
Okay, cool. Let's move. Does anyone have any more frustrating moments? Or if not, we can move to the next.
overall, the fielding this week has been shit. So
If you ask me, overall, the week has been frustrating.
Laitana, you
Moving.
have anything on CSK you want to share?
On CSK in general.
Yeah.
CSK के बारे में क्या ही बोलूं. CSK, I don't know. I think that why is Rutu opening? And I think now Matra is gone. So ultimately Rutu should open now. So I don't.
No, maybe he will go down, right? Urvil. They'll have to play Urvil.
No, they
Or
will not
Urvil
bring
is a
Urvil. They
mid-order
will bring in Prashant Veer and all these people above Urvil.
no,
and
no,
Dhoni.
or
And Urvil,
MS.
who is in
Dhoni.
hot form.
no. See, MS is a kind of person who will sit out and willingly sit out if the team is performing well. I think he's fit. He's sitting out because the team is okay without him, and
Bro,
he might exit
उसका
CSK
age
that way.
उसका age बता. Age
45.
क्या है?
45.
Wow.
क्यों ही है भाई? भाई क्यों है?
Been
भाई
प्रवीण
wasteful.
नाम पे भी
45
खेला था क्या
is
इतना टाइम तक?
प्रोफेशनल एथलीट का एज कब खत्म होना चाहिए ये बोलो.
No, I don't think there's any age anymore. Ronaldo is
55?
going on
55?
Yeah,
50. I would say
LeBron is
50.
playing.
No,
LeBron is playing.
WG. When did WG play his last game?
WG
He was
WG
should
is too
eh,
much,
WG
55?
but
50, and I think there's an
50? 50?
international Japanese player who played for 55. So you're saying that
55.
for the CSK elite level maybe, and LeBron should also not play. But anyway,
yeah, he should not play.
so at an elite level, you're
Ronaldo also
saying
should not play. Like
Bro, Pete,
Portugal
Ronaldo
are
Pete,
knows.
better.
Ronaldo
Portugal
says
are better without Ronaldo.
bro, Peter Siddle is playing in PSL, bro.
Oh,
Come on.
beautifully. He's
He's
bowling
yeah,
beautifully. He
beautifully.
is probably the best bowler in PSL.
Yeah. So
My
PSL का
God, he's bowling beautifully.
because
he's
of the
40 or
ban.
41.
42.
Come on.
I mean,
So
Anderson
Uh,
is still bowling, so
so
अरे तो
A-
so you're saying so
fair
you
enough.
should be able to.
And Anderson is
So
winning matches for Lancashire.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is the level
Okay.
of English cricket. That speaks more.
But
That speaks more about English
he's
cricket
playing in Division 2. Anyway,
than.
let's move to the most impressive moment of the week, and I can start. And I think that was the first over that Praful Hinge bowled versus RR. For me,
Yeah.
That was the most impressive movement. None of the balls, except I think the Suryavanshi ball, deserved a wicket. But he
So
somehow
why is
got
it
3 wickets.
Not impressive for me at all.
And the most
One day
impressive wicket in
Pretorius
all that
thought
was
it was a
Riyan
six.
Parag's wicket.
One day Pretorius thought that was a six. He thought he hit a no-look six.
But yeah,
On some other day, it would have been a six, like for like how it went for
some
Sanju.
other ground also.
Yeah.
But yeah, what is it for you guys? What was the most impressive moment
Yeah,
for
I
you
mean
guys?
that match only that stood out, I think, in the whole week for me.
Oh, that's the game of the week
And
also for you.
yeah, and maybe the DC-RCB game, the way at least Miller got his redemption per se.
I don't want to talk about that Miller.
Bolo hi mat.
Rajat
Bolo hi
Patidar
mat.
should have run out Miller, and the game would have. Imagine if Rajat had Rajat run out Miller. That is what happens if you take the game so deep, because then it's
That is
not in
my
your hand.
second frustrating moment is that actually I did not get to it, but it's okay.
Stubbs was like, I am happy I wasn't there on strike. Bro, you should have finished it off sooner than
Finishing
that.
anchor, finishing bhul gaya.
Anyways, yeah, impressive moments.
Go on,
Yeah.
go on.
Shreyas Iyer's catch.
Yeah, that's quite.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's quite a good catch.
yeah.
In a
So
week of bad fielding, that was a good catch.
That was a great catch.
yeah,
Okay,
and
who
then
do you think is the
showing off.
best fielder in IPL? I have a name. But he
There
might
is
have to
only
start
one
keeping.
name.
But I think he might have to start keeping from next game. So yeah,
Really? Oh
yeah,
man, I'm
yeah,
so sad. Oh,
yeah.
I'm seeing IPL only for that guy now. I'm not seeing IPL for anything else.
Ooh,
Bloody hell. Phil
Salt,
Salt, bloody
salt.
hell.
salt.
What a
Why
fielder.
Jitesh? What
I
happened
think
to
Jitesh has
Jitesh?
some issue, but I think RCB's next match there's a lot of time, so hopefully.
I am
Yeah,
only watching
Salt has
IPL
been
for
the best
Salt's
fielder,
fielder.
yeah.
But
Phil
Salt has
anyways,
been the
Salt,
best
man.
fielder.
most impressive movement. If we
Uh,
don't have to. It's okay. We can go.
Yeah, I don't have my most impressive. I'm guessing my most impressive for the entire IPL would be Salt only for his fielding. But there isn't. Yeah,
I
this
will
was
go.
Oh, I have one
Maybe I
more
don't know
actually.
if it's this week or last week. I don't know.
yeah, that's what I'm not remembering.
Jamie Overton deceiving David Miller with
That's
that
last
ball.
week.
What?
That's last week. Sorry. Jamie Overton's brilliance continued into this week also. I'm
Yeah.
definitely going
No,
to say
Yeah.
but
that.
still KKR hit him for 32 in his 3 overs. That is the
Oh yeah, with KKR, I remember most
Oh,
impressive moment. KKR finally got a win. उन लोग का इन पे
Overton
है
to
finally
अरे
आ
मैं
गया.
तो गेम ऑफ द वीक को चूज करने वाला था पॉइंट तो
अरे
मिल गया
हाँ,
हमको जीत मिल
sorry,
गया
Overton to whom Sanju took the DRS. Uh, Brilliant DRS
oh
and
Abhishek.
yeah yeah yeah
Abhishek.
yeah
just an
Abhishek
Abhishek.
Abhishek
yeah,
Abhishek
Uh,
that
uh,
one, that one.
for
that
Brilliant
is
goal.
me, I think, and then this could be my bias, but probably
my most impressive I'll tell you yeah
my
have
most impressive innings of the tournament was Gill's innings versus KKR, because the pure striking, my God, that ball striking that day was
But
incredible.
that's KKR.
No, no,
Gill is the
just
superior.
No, but
no,
Gill
no,
is
you
the
no.
consider
But
things
superior
happening
batter.
around him, right? Consider
yeah,
the things happening around him and Washington coming in and like I'm playing a testy match. Or I don't
yeah
know what was he
yeah.
thinking.
Okay, I'm going to go back. My week one's most frustrating moment. I have to say this. Washington, bloody hell, leaving 3 balls. If he ever does that, no. He deserves to be in the worst. Okay, audience, please go back and check our reel on the worst team. He deserved to be on the worst team for leaving 3 balls in
Yeah.
the middle overs.
But yeah, that's the other one for me. Yeah, Lalit, you were saying what's your most impressive
Yeah,
moment?
I think Bhuvi's first over against DC. My God, it felt like he was the only one bowling with red ball, man.
Oh
My
my God.
God. You walk, you talk, you sleep. Didn't matter.
For
It
a
was a
spell, not
first
just over.
spell, not just over first spell. Brilliant bowling, absolute brilliant bowling. I think he said. I think I'll quote his words. Aging like a fine wine, I guess, seems to be the right way because he's the only one who is at 36, 37, seeming like on song. Absolutely brilliant.
That
I
ball to
really, I really.
Patum was
Oh,
so good.
I did not
And
expect that
then
to be an IPL game. Man.
he deceived one out, one in, one out, and then
Out.
that
Yeah,
out took the.
That was a great review too, by the way, Patum's.
yeah. Patum's review is
Yeah.
great review. I did not expect. He walked. He walked, he did everything. I thought that won't be, but my goodness, it felt like a pure test. It felt like a test match bowling. Patum's wicket itself felt like as if it was happening in a test match. So I really loved this bowling. I felt
Also,
very
This
happy
is
with
why
I
fast bowler.
this is why I feel for Bhuvi also in a way. Like Shardul with whatever fuck all bowling he has, he gets a chance to play India, but I don't know why Bhuvi was let go so soon. This is what like sometimes I feel so because year after year, IPL after IPL, he comes back. Even his domestic has been pretty decent, but uh, never got a chance after the pandemic. But yeah,
Okay.
also I will just mention Bangalore, and I will just say that my God, they are looking like some team. Like I have not like I was not sad after the defeat or not frustrated. It's been like 17 years, and I'm like, shouldn't I be angry?
Is it because you won a trophy last year?
Yeah, maybe you're facing a test.
maybe that effect, or maybe it's also like
No, but I think RCB is
we
the
got
only
so
team.
used to.
you will qualify kind of a thing.
No, I think RCB is the only
No,
team that's playing like a team. It's fine to lose if you play like a team.
yeah,
Everybody is contributing. The field it, for example, against DC. My God, Salt is taking catches like yucking. It doesn't even matter where the ball is coming from. He's just going to dive at it and he's going to catch ultimately. Bowie bowled a brilliant spell. Hazelwood went for a few runs, but it was only KL who was hitting him. Then he came back. Krunal is doing Krunal things, man. Fucking, he's a brilliant dude. It's
Okay.
amazing to have a guy like
Enough
him.
about RCB. Let's move to the most impressive moment for you, Kishore.
For me, it has to be Ursha's first spell, right? Versus MI. Think it has been a long
Beautiful swing
time.
bowling.
Beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Beautiful
yeah.
swing.
I
He
was
actually
like,
bowled very well today also.
Yeah, yeah, he
Beautiful
bowled very
swing
well
bowling.
today also.
He's back.
yeah,
Actually, couple of bowlers that are happy. Siraj came back in two matches and he's giving less than 4 5 runs.
Yeah.
I think 6 runs a match, 6 runs
Yeah.
a match.
mm,
That's really happy. Six
Yeah.
runs more.
But yeah, Arshdeep's first spell
yeah.
versus MI. Okay.
Yeah, that is like because I thought like because somehow I thought his swing was dead because when in the World Cup I didn't see him swing a lot
Mm-hmm.
or ball that great opening overs,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's fun. Like I'm happy the moment he swings the ball, like that is why I feel sometimes when we let go of Bhuvi we found like in us like that is
Yeah.
the reason why Bhuvi was
Yeah. And Arshdeep can swing it both ways, man. He can
yeah
swing it
Mm.
out and
Yeah.
he can swing it in.
in,
Today he bowled a
And
ball to Mitch Marsh. I don't know how Mitch Marsh Natmeg did for four. But what a ball. What a ball. That
that was a
you
swinging
imagine
Yorker.
you're chasing 250 and the first over, all they could do is defend it for 2 runs.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
Arshdeep.
yeah.
So
and
yeah, go ahead.
no, just to like, the great bowling performances in
Yeah. So
so-called
the
batting.
good segue is let's talk about standout, performances. And like we said, we've started with Arshdeep. Any other bowlers that impressed you this week?
Shakib
Bhuvi.
Hussain,
Mm.
the
Shakib Hussain is impressive.
Shakib
Very
Hussain.
impressive.
Shakib Hussain, both matches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both matches, and
Uh,
especially in death, he's the way his variations and
mm,
everything really bowling well.
very impressive. I was
Mm.
impressed with a couple of bowlers in Punjab's team today. Vaishak bowled very well.
Yeah.
But even the way that Chahal was trying to keep it out of the arc, he just ran into Pant, who was like able to take him on. But I thought uh, that. But I think, yeah, I think
I
bowlers
think
are quietly
So
making like a
yeah,
comeback.
because
Rabada, right?
both
Rabada bowled really well versus
Rabada
KKR.
bowled really well versus KKR. Siraj had two good matches. DC
Mm.
RCB match was a sight to see in terms
That
of bowling. Man,
so that is one impressive moment for me. Gill's mind to bowl three Siraj, three Rabada in that power play. Did
yeah.
not give KKR an inch there. Like brilliant.
Also, Hyderabad spinner, I'm forgetting his name.
That guy is good,
Shivang,
no?
Shivang.
Shivang.
Shivang,
Shivang.
Shivang.
that guy
He
is good.
also is bowling pretty well this season.
And
Yeah,
foolishness
And
of them not bowling Harsh Dubey was bowling so well.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah,
This,
that
I-
is
but they
like
still
literally,
won.
very
But they
they
still
still
won.
They still won. They
I,
ended up
I
winning.
one
yeah.
Yeah,
mention for me is NKR. I think NKR's bowling has also become impressive.
improved.
I was
Yeah,
yeah.
reading about how he's increased 10 kph
Yeah.
and
yeah,
he's working to improve more. I am
improve.
super
I think
impressed with
his
So
NKR.
so
point
so
of release has changed and stuff like that.
yeah. So I am only hoping that GJ doesn't destroy him. That is my only hope and prayer. Now Now I don't want
He's
GG to.
no,
Yeah.
how can you say that he's improving himself to get destroyed by GG only? He wants to get into the Indian team. He's improving
No,
himself to get
he'll anyway play, right?
He'll
Anyway,
play.
no
anyway he'll play.
in the shortest format also. Even in T20, he wants to be in the Indian team.
Yeah. But
Right? He's
Also,
proving himself.
yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
one more player is Rasik. Like,
Six bowled well.
yeah, also,
Bold.
there's one interesting thing which I think Rick Bus covered it, that after the RCB-TC game, Rasik went up to Ngidi to teach him certain things, and Ngidi taught
Uh,
him, and then they both bowled for some
Yeah.
time.
I
And
think
credit
I
where
think
credit due, man. NGD has been performing quite well.
Ngidi has
Yeah,
been brilliant.
Yes.
Ngidi probably will end up in the best 12 or 15 of
He,
the IPL.
he
yeah.
he
Do
came in with
watch
the
for that
yeah.
video also, which will be coming soon.
He came in with the hype. He's maintaining that hype. He's
Mm,
ensuring that he
mm,
gives
Yeah.
that to DC.
No,
Uh,
in a way, DC are blessed for not having Stark, right? If they had
yeah.
Stark, they might not have started with Ingidi. So,
or
I
Miller would
yeah.
have been dropped.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
finally.
no, they were not dropping Miller. I I want them to drop Miller. The problem is once Stark comes in, I don't know, but they are not going to. They're going to drop Patum and they're going to play Stark, which is a foolish move. But it is what is it? It is.
Okay.
Play
I don't want
short.
to
Ah,
go to
Yeah.
that. Let's go to the most impressive batters for this or standout batters for this week. I think
have a
I
bias.
have I have Priyansh Arya. I think the guy, for whatever it is, you bowl pace at him and he's going to eat you away. I still think he has an issue versus spin, and I don't understand. I don't want to talk anything about it. I don't want to talk about LSG, but I think, or the lack of spinners that MI have.
Hmm.
Don't want to get into all that, but
Yeah.
Priyansh ball striking was been beautiful. Like I already mentioned,
His
Gill.
bat swing doesn't seem
Oof,
too big, but he's clearing the ground very easily. With a short bat swing, I don't know how
yeah,
is he doing it.
it's not like Vaibhav Suryavanshi, right?
It's
It's
not
like
like there's
yeah,
a beautiful arc and all
uh,
of it. It's
just a
he kind
punch.
of jabs it or something like that, and he just goes. I mean,
Mhm.
like, come on, dude, you have to get out. How is this happening?
And the thing is, his balls for boundaries too this IPL
Yeah,
yeah.
that's insane. No, I
better
think
than Vaibhav.
better than Vaibhav. I think now in charts of the highest strike rate, he is above Vaibhav by 20-30 points,
Yeah,
if not anything.
because the way that he bats, and
Hmm.
I was like, can they replicate? And they are replicating. So
They are
I'm
replicate,
super
and
impressed with
he's a
Priyansh.
saving grace. Yeah.
Yeah, and Gill, like I said earlier mentioned, I thought the way Gill batted that day, and sure you rightly said, the chaos happening around him, the clarity. That was a good catch by Cam Green. Otherwise, he would have
Yeah.
finished the match much earlier.
Hmm.
So that
Oh,
shows like so this is where when people say, hey, why was Gill made the captain? I don't think Gill is a really great cricket mind. Like sometimes I feel that we are blessed with such a great cricket minds. We tend to look at them like uh, why is somebody made? But Gill is in like some so those are the moments where it stands out to me why sometimes in our I don't know what made them to go towards Gill ahead of Pant, but it was a good move in my books. Like there is something about to Gill that is there to him that is not that easily gettable in this generation because it's not that we don't get a lot of brilliant cricket minds considering how big our nation is. Uh, it's I'm really impressed with what Gill does sometimes.
Yeah. Any other batters for the other three?
For a
yeah.
similar
KL,
reason,
So,
for yeah, KL
KL,
again.
yeah,
yes.
He when Bhuvi was on song, it's not easy to hit Hazelwood. He was like, I don't care what is happening on the other end. He went after Hazelwood, and that was okay. That's a bias. You can say it's a bias for me against,
Uh,
but
yeah.
that again made me fall in love with KL because that dude
that
batted
flick six,
amazingly.
the
That
flick
flick
six,
six is
or
And
so
the
good.
six over the cover.
Exactly, and then he went through. He didn't just stop at it. He went through, and most of the reason for DC's win that day was that
Yes, KL.
even though that was KL.
And what
He
I liked
ensured he
about
took
him
the
was
match.
he didn't stop. I know
So
that
yeah,
we did criticize about why did
yeah,
he go for that shot. He was like, no, I
I won't
can
stop.
take down
Yeah.
Krunal. I will take down Krunal. It was just like a half decent catch.
No, and he was like, I know that if I score a few more runs here, it'll become a
Mm,
little more easy.
yeah,
And
because all Stubbs
technically,
was doing at that point was not even
and
attacking, right? He was just
and
Oh,
yeah, and if you look at KPIs wise, it shouldn't matter. Stubbs should have finished. What is
yeah,
he doing? It's really irritating what Stubbs is doing. Anyway,
yeah,
I don't want to go down that road. But yeah, I think KL also impressed me.
yeah.
Me, it
Arya, of
was
One,
course.
I think one I will say that petition to keep RCB versus DC earlier in the tournament just because KL will come in form and that too in Chennai's form. Because we love to see this KL more than
And
how he
then
plays.
and then the DC versus RCB will happen, and then
Happen
the
and
other
then
person will go
the
and
other
say,
person.
Yeah.
Ganda Gaduga.
But for me, best I would say Butler, like back and form on Sung hitting as if there is nothing to hit, and Prab Simran for me, the other opener of Punjab.
Punjab.
My God,
You
the
can
way he
easily forget
batted
him.
against MI, oof.
Yeah, you can easily forget him when Arya is there, but yeah, he's
Yeah.
being really good.
Prabhal's been like,
Yeah.
And that catch drop, he literally made sure that that catch drop costed him everything.
yeah.
And also, are we seeing an opener replacement? I mean, opener keeper replacement.
Don't
no.
know. I think
Don't know.
Sanju's in good form, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
No, no,
wouldn't put
I
him.
mean like backup, not
Backup
replacement.
is a
Sorry.
better thing.
I
Kishan,
think
I
yeah,
don't. I think Kishan is
Kishan
also playing
is,
well.
Kishan is in,
bro.
yeah.
Kishan
I
is
think
in
we have quite.
tremendous form.
I think we have all of our top order is really good. I just want to
Yeah.
see how they will, what they will speak to Priyansh Arya. If he continues this way, I think there needs to be a word that goes there.
Yeah.
Is
Uh,
yeah.
Naveen, your batter.
Yeah. KL and Arya mostly.
Okay. Okay. And the last thing, the game of the
I
week.
think I want to mention one more. Like even though he's honorable mention in the worst team, but Klaasen, I think Klaasen for last couple of games
Yeah.
is slowly going back. I think
Yeah.
that six that he hit again, like that man. Like so, I see. I get like those are the shots. Sometimes I don't believe people can hit those right. Like for the spinner, you hitting like how do you even hit right? And it's like how with Priyansh are like with that small back
Short
The
left
jump.
small,
ball.
yeah.
That was the moment he hit that, I felt like okay, he's now getting into some sense
Back.
of
Yeah, that's true. But my
But
only thing was he didn't finish that day. I would
yeah.
have
yeah,
loved if he would have finished
loved
that
to
day.
finish.
Yeah.
Then I
And I
would have.
think
Both the
I just
games.
want to
Both the
see if he can
games.
go. I feel like still his ceiling will still be around 160 strike rate. I don't see him because after that massive six, I was like, okay, Klaasen is here. He hit. Then I saw that it was 9 of 10. I was like, Klaasen,
Yeah.
man, what is happening to you?
Yeah. Although,
Also, one
as
more
you meant,
batter,
go
uh,
ahead. Yeah.
NKR. NKR is like
Hmm.
again doing finishing
I
job
like.
for
Oh,
SRH.
I
NKR played a
I like.
flick six over long on. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, how did you even hit that shot?
I
Like,
am liking
what
it.
is that
So in
whip and power?
all of our names that we said are typically top order batters. Really, there are very few middle order batters that are doing really well, and yeah, NKR is
Yeah.
doing a good job there.
One honorable
One,
mention for me would be Naman, right? I think he is
Naman was good.
slowly
Naman was
he's
good.
Oh, that
so
I think I
match.
hope this. You guys stick
Right.
with that. I like Naman at 4 and Tilak at 7 for a little bit to
Yeah.
see. I hope
no.
you guys stick with that.
So the problem is you put it Tilak at seven, you're not again you are again confusing Tilak a lot. So it has to somehow you'll have to do something with it.
I think you can tell him that Tilak has to finish.
Finish. I think he's
Six.
Tilak
very
needs
good
to
Yeah.
against
finish.
pace. Yeah,
He's
be very
excellent
good
against
against
pace.
pace.
Uh, yeah. So moving on, I think one, as you said, KL, right? I also like the innings Salt played on that wicket because I thought batting in the first innings was trickier than batting in the second innings. But anyways, moving ahead, game of the week. I don't have any game of the week. I'm being honest. I don't have a game of the week. But if either any one of you have a game of the week,
I,
we can mention that.
I'll put any of the SRH match because they finally seems like something is happening there. Mostly the
Okay.
RR SRH match.
Okay. The SRH games.
If I have to choose, gunpoint on my head kind of a scenario. Still, I can't choose it in these two. For some moments I like RCB versus DC just because of the first
DC.
power play in both on both sides were good. And Rinku, for some goddamn reason, KKR got a point finally. And the last 6 hours, finally, I saw something of a match happening there. So I liked that last 6 hours
Mhm.
of KKR.
Okay. Uh, for Kishore or Bhuvan, any game of the week?
Um, I
No.
won't say game of the week, but I think Punjab's innings versus MI, right? That is the way they chased it as if it was
Nothing.
nothing. Like
Nothing.
Mm.
like that felt like it's not that you have even considering you had Bumrah in that opposition bowling lineup, you still went ahead and you chased it as if it was that score was as if nothing, like it's a walk in the
So
park.
under par. So under par. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Bhuvan, anything for you?
None.
Okay, that's it, guys.
That's the correct
Thanks.
answer.
So
That's the correct answer.
that's the correct answer. And thanks for watching along with us. I hope you have enjoyed the content that we are putting out. If you do, please drop us a like. As usual, share, subscribe, and tell everyone about this show. We continue to do this every week, and you will continue to get it. We just hope next week's IPL matches are more exciting, and you can come back and watch us. As usual, subscribe to our channel and please leave in comments about what do you think, how are we doing, what else do you want us to do, etc. Thank you.